I was so lucky to get a tour inside the factory of Italeri to see how their models are made.
I'm excited. I'm in the Italeri Factory and I'm in the boardroom right now, and here is a display case or display with all or a lot of their recent models displayed here, like car models, truck models, tank models, plane models. Here you see some trucks, some Scanias. Here are some old Alfa Romeos from the 1930s and the Bugatti T35B, the Lancia Deltas from the 90s, the Alfa Romeo 179 and the McLaren MP42. More than you can mention, some big starfighters. But I'm really curious to see the factory, so maybe we can get in. Robby! Okay. Wow, this is the warehouse. It smells like carton, like a card box. Cool. Wow, what a lot of boxes. How can I see which model is where in this, these boxes?
Usually there are the labels.
Oh yeah.
We have two different kind of items that we store.
Yeah.
One is the final product, like this one. So it's articles ready to be shipped.
Ah yes.
Of course, not these empty boxes, but a full one.
Yeah, I understand. Yeah.
You get the idea.
Okay.
The rest of the items are the plastic sprue that are produced all together, and they are put in the cardboard boxes and stored until the finishing action is done.
Okay.
So all the decals, papers, instructions.
Is this all done by hand? This filling of the boxes?
Everything is taken, brought to the finishing department. Let's call it like that. Complement department, and then it's put together by hands. We'll stop just a little bit here.
Ah, cool.
This is the molds archive.
Yes.
So most of the molds are here. We have another small archive on the other side, but this is like the real values of the here.
Yes.
These molds can still be used. Tennis, but you can see there are different kind of molds. There are molds that have a lot of dust on it. A lot of time that we're not using, but others that are more.
Are there any? Is there one mold you can show the inside of, or?
We are going to see it in the production department later on.
Cool.
Okay. So this is the place that the picking come from, the orders coming from the website.
Yeah.
That's it. Just to give it. It's nice to see because there are a lot of items available already.
Yeah.
Small interruption of the video here, because did you know that Italeri sells kits straight from the factory? Yes, they do, and they were so kind to give you guys a discount code if you order from their webshop. It's only valid for a limited time, so check the link and the code in the video description.
Before we go into the production department, I'll show you a little bit about the plastics that we use.
Okay.
These small pellets here are the plastics that we use.
Cool.
So this is the
granulate. How do you call it?
Pellets.
Pellets. Yeah.
I don't know.
Pellets.
Probably pellets is the. The thing is, the plastics, as it is, doesn't have a color. So
These are color checks,
these are the color changes.
I'll
explain a little bit better, but like the plastic have like this translucent color. It doesn't have a strong color. What happens when we put on a mold and we have to change color, because maybe like this one, this is the Corsair, have this dark blue.
Yes.
We have to, if the machine, the printing machine, have used a different kind of color, we have to start and change the color because they have to flash and wash away the old color with the new one. So it took a little bit of time.
Just like a 3D printer, really. Yeah.
It
works the same.
Okay.
The FDM printer works the same. Yeah.
And so usually this kind of change of colors is also used in order to fine-tune the machine.
Yeah.
And reach the correct point in order to avoid any missing plastics or I would call it the bave. In Italian, it's like the small dripping of the plastics.
I understand. The flash and
just to correct it.
Yeah.
So this is the color I told you, the
Ah, yeah, the gray color. Yeah,
Gray color
this is
that
perfect.
Usually we use for the most of the kits.
Yes.
And what else? This is all
Army colors.
not necessary. These are probably are also like defective. You see, like this one,
Oh yeah, yeah, flash.
defective molds. So what do we do with this? We give it to a company that is taking everything. It is extruding again with black color, and we use it again as a black plastic.
You recycle
So
it.
recycle it completely,
that's
so we
cool,
don't have
that's cool.
plastic waste.
Oh, that's cool.
And that's why sometimes the black plastic is used directly inside of these silos.
Yes.
Because the silo fit directly the machines. This
Yes,
is
yes.
the color is called master. This is the plastic master for like the light gray color.
Ah, okay.
And
And
later-
you add, if you want to be red, you add some red to it.
yes,
Ah.
I'll show you
Okay. Yes.
better later on. So now, let's move to the production department.
Cool. Oh, I'm excited.
Robby, Robby!
Oh, this is so great.
I'll start. This is going to be a lot of noise.
Yeah,
As you
yeah, I
can
understand.
imagine.
Most people.
Start the explaining you from old or a stop machine how it works.
Okay.
Find the gap.
Yes.
Okay, so this is a plastic injection machine. We have. This is a little bit different, but usually we have the material coming from top.
Yes.
There is a mixer for the color,
Yeah.
and then we reach this part of the machine that is it is an oven.
Aha.
So the material is going to heat up from 120, 150 degrees
Yes.
to almost 200.
Okay.
So during it's going to increase slowly the temperature because the more the plastic stays around 200 degrees, the more it degrades.
Okay.
So it cannot stay to high temperature much. So the molds, now there is no molds here, but the mold is going to be closed.
Yeah, yeah.
The plastic is injected into the molds.
Yes.
The molds stay closed.
Yes.
Cold water recirculate in order to cool down the plastic. It opens and it is extracted.
Ah.
And the cycle begins again.
Ah, okay.
Now we're going to move to a recent machine that is
Yes.
working and show you how it works.
Okay, cool.
This is the material that we use for the tires.
Ah, okay.
As you touch it,
Yes.
you can feel it is like gummy.
And is this vinyl or what kind of material is this? Or is it really rubber?
TP.
TPE. Okay, I don't know it, but some kind of plastic.
Some kind of plastic.
We don't know. These are the molds that are used currently.
These are molds that are more used. They're not necessarily used in this very moment.
No.
But this is another part of the archive of the mold.
Ah, okay, okay.
As you can see, the amount of dust is reduced.
Yeah. This is so great. This is so great. Look at this.
So what I see, this one is working at the moment. So
Some screws are coming out.
if you
Yes. Ah, yes. Yes. There it goes.
and if you it's a little bit it's warm, not hot. Sometimes
Yeah, yeah.
hot,
A little bit warm.
just
Yeah.
a little bit warm.
Wow.
So the principle is the same, just the machine is more recent, as you can see.
Yeah, 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 yeah. So is the injection, is it through these tubes or
The tubes are for the cooling. now.
cooling? Oh yeah, okay. So
The injection
Yeah.
is
through this, yeah, of
One,
course,
yeah.
yeah. High pressure, and there goes another one. Oh, cool.
and as you probably filmed, there are like all these extractors that push out.
Yeah,
And this is the reason why you have all this round.
yeah, yeah.
Are
The pushers.
Exactly.
Yeah. Some plane models over there. How cool. Are there amongst the employees? Are there scale modelers?
yeah, there are some.
Yeah. Okay. Nice.
Of course, all the printing, all the sprues go to a person that is going to put it in the package in a bag, in a plastic bag, in order to, and also visually check if everything is fine.
Yeah, yeah.
so the bag is
Yeah.
put inside the boxes.
Yeah.
And the boxes are stored
Over there.
Yeah.
Okay.
the one with all the screws.
So is it just one person here, or it depends on one person who packs it?
Depends on the load of the machines and everything.
Yeah,
At
yeah,
the
yeah.
moment we have a couple of machines working.
Yeah. Depends on
It-
the demand, of course, and all
Yes.
that. Yeah. Yeah.
The plastic, the
Yeah.
transparent plastic with the colors. And here is the amount of the percentage.
Yeah,
of the,
yeah.
So you have like dark gray,
Yes.
hazelnut, silver,
Yes. White.
White.
Yeah.
dark brown, dark
green.
green, olive green, and so on.
Ah, Rosso Ferrari.
Rosso Ferrari, of course.
How nice.
This is how the kits are packaged. Okay, packaged.
Yeah.
So, it's manual work. There is the table, all the screws, all the items like the decals, instructions, boxes are gathered together in order to make the process as simple and fast as possible. The operator manually adds everything inside the box. There is a scale at the end that's
Yes.
going to check if the weight is the correct one for that.
So in order to know if you've got all the parts in it.
Exactly.
Yes. Yeah. Yeah.
I
Yeah.
know that
Yeah.
all
Yeah.
this-
Yeah. Some extra parts and never a problem.
So I think the problem is when they
Yeah.
at least try to avoid any missing parts inside.
Cool.
And so that's it. The
Yes.
out, put it in the warehouse,
And then
ship.
put on the store. We just saw. Yeah.
Exactly.
So you need certain how do you call it? Preparation of things. This goes there. This goes there. In order not to miss anything, you know, you got the screws there, you got the manual, you got a decal.
Usually, for example, very big kit like the ships and so on,
Yeah.
use like a
Big table.
table
Yeah.
because they need to have everything laid down in order to avoid everything must be on the table and
Yeah.
not just go around and
Yeah.
then fetch. So
Yeah. Very cool. Very nice to see. Thank you, Andrea.
You're welcome.
Robby. Oh, people, this was so great. Such a great tour. Thanks a lot, Italeri. Thanks a lot for having me and showing me around at your premises, at your factory. So cool to see how this production goes. And well, I'm a scale modeler for most part of my life, and to see the production right in front of you, that's really cool. So thanks a lot, Italeri.
Robby, Robby, watch this channel, watch this channel.